This is it, the last and final day of AFI Cape Town Fashion Week. This is the daily wrap-up with me, Krayzi K, looking forward to a day full of glitz, glamour, and lots of couture. So I get the honor to sit with Fastrack winner 2019, Sindi Mbobo of Name Brand. Sindi, how are you feeling?
I'm quite excited right now, but I think the feeling hasn't kicked in that I actually won. I'm still in the mindset of, is it really happening? Did it really happen? I always want to make something that makes sense to people, wearable, accessible, functional, and super comfortable. Because, you know, we are young, man. Like, we're always active, we're always on the go, and we are fashion people, so something has to appeal to a sense of someone, even if it's the simplest thing, you know.
I'm very happy to be here representing Wella Professionals. We're very excited to be part of AFI Fashion Week. This is an opportunity for us to take local culture and really show how that comes out in a fashionable way. When you look at fashion weeks, you're generally looking at the clothing and the outfits, but you can't finish a look off properly without doing the hair. So we as Wella Professionals are very excited to come and finish that top-to-toe look.
Collection is called The Skin Under, inspired by humans and the experiences we all share. We believe that social experiences bring different layers of us out that we didn't know existed before, and that's why some of the some pieces in the collection have different layers and then contrasting elements, just because we feel like contrasting elements work complementary to each other, just like us.
This collection is themed Still I Rise. You know, 2019 marks 400 years since our ancestors were taken into slavery in Ghana. 2019 marking the year of return. And Still I Rise is that it means after everything we've been through, we still rise.
The name of the collection is Bobo Chic. Bobo means bohemian, bourgeois, bohemian and chic. So is somebody who is always chic, who has money and a good social situation, but who can enjoy and be relaxed and.
I wanted to make a collection to be as a voice for Africa. So this is why all my paintings and my palette scheme is very vibrant and bold, because this is how I can describe Africa. The first design of the collection, the title of the painting is Here I Am Africa. So my brand is about the fusion of art and fashion. So every single collection and every single design starts with a painting.
My inspiration was more sort of 70s vibe, slightly rock star, and then a bit of African and the luxe all mixed together.
Mine is a very light collection. I was quite inspired by Cape Town. I think it's the most beautiful city in the world. So I had a print that sort of just epitomizes all the elements of Cape Town and our flora and fauna. And it was quite feminine, whimsical and light, but with the edge. I always like it. I don't like things to be too one-sided.
Decadence, which is really part of what is part of our brand identity. The name of the collection is named Second Skin. We're from ready to wear. This is how I started, where the previous collection was, but now to what is my biggest business and how I get my bread and butter. So this is the Second Skin collection, really of the second phase of my career.
For me, this inspiration, this season is all about the African woman, and particularly the South African woman. She's international, she's African, she's successful, And this is really a collection of pieces that she would like to have and to travel with and to be part of her life. I also wanted to end with a bride. You know, it's almost in many ways forgotten. I wanted to bring it back because I do believe that the Warwick Gauthier girl has a sensibility and is a true romantic at heart. So to enrobe her in a beautiful crystalline beaded gown on her wedding day, for me, is really the epitome of one's life and journey.
Well, the collection is titled Bohemia, which is the stage of social awkwardness. So we just wanted to tell a narrative of all the things that are considered fashion crimes, so to say, like wearing slops with socks and going out. It's considered like a fashion crime, so we wanted to play around that. It's cool to go out in any form of clothing as long as it's comfortable.
It's such an interesting question because that same question actually brought about the collection itself. The collection is called Abenguni because a lot of people kept asking, like, you're a self-taught designer, you're a qualified accountant, like how do you move from accounting to creating such amazing garments? And my answer is usually that my ancestors gave it to me. So I decided to call it Abenguni to sort of give thanks to the people that existed for me to exist. I'm always about challenging the normality. So for me, when I thought winter, it excited me. I wanted to bring joy to people. You saw my yellows, you saw the blues. Like I wanted winter to be a beautiful season. I wanted people to feel excited to dress up because it's always looked at as a season where people can just layer stuff and get away with it. But with this collection, you need to make an effort. You need to celebrate. It's a beautiful feeling that you get.
And just like that, we have come to the end of a beautiful week filled with education, glitz, glamour, design, sophistication, and luxury. From me, Krayzi K, this is the wrap-up.